Okay, you might be able to tell, but I got the 360 back. It's a new one, so it'll probably look and sound a little bit better, quite a bit better. Hopefully you can hear me because there is a giant cascading waterfall right here. Which is pretty awesome. I mean, it's kind of a waterfall, it's more of like a cascade or whatever, but I'm on my way to an entirely different place. I just stopped here because I saw that. And this old building here, chimney or something. There's not much left of the building it was attached to. I don't even know what it was. There's a lot of really old mining operations in this area, so it could be old mining office or something, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this was part of the original. It looks too new. Anyway, the idea today we're mine hunting. But the next video after this one will be part 2 of Sloan's Valley Caves. So if you're looking forward to that, you don't have long to wait. There is a structure over there. I don't know how to get to it. I don't really want to get my feet wet because we got a lot of hiking to do. Whatever it is, it probably has something to do with this building. I don't know. Could have been a bridge there at one time. Okay, well that's interesting. I've been down this road before. Never noticed that. It was probably covered up by greenery. Look, there's an entire retaining wall. There's a flat area right above this. Could be some mines. We're definitely in the area, in the region. This right down the road is actually Infinna mine. It's like really close by. And there's that abandoned modern mine, the first one we found a long time ago. There's some old buildings up here, man. Okay, let's go see what this is all about. Yeah, very old concrete buildings right there. I don't know what that is. There's another one up there. It looks like, they look like retaining walls or some kind of platform structure. See? Because there's like these stanchion looking things right there. There's another one. Here's a really old, see the rivets in the steel planted in the ground? That was obviously a support for something. So whatever was here, I don't think it was right here. I think they're stacked at an incline. So there could be something up there. Could have been like a giant conveyor system. I don't know. That's a lot of support for a conveyor though. I mean, as old as that concrete is, look at the rock, the way it's mixed in. I don't even know if they had conveyor then. Nevertheless, may need to go check that out up there. It's at an incline. Definitely support for something. Hopefully I can climb this. It's pretty steep. Gotta dig in, man. Look, there's more like metal beams and stuff coming out of concrete right there. It's cold. That's why the big gloves. My hands get cold first before everything else. It's always been that way. Okay, now I'm on the next step up. Not really seeing anything up here. This could have been a dumping station. I could be chasing like a strip mine infrastructure, okay? It's possible. Okay, I just went up that trail a little bit. I didn't see anything. And I just realized I left my backpack in the car on the road down there. So I don't really want to leave that for too long, you know what I mean? The trail keeps going that way too. So there's really no telling what it could be. The supports were bringing something down the hill. I know that much. I just don't know from where. If it's the strip mine, like an old strip mine area on top of the hill, which it very well could be, then you know, it's kind of what it is. Not that interesting. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of indentions, but there's no holes. I don't know. I mean, those could have been, you know, entrances at one time. Yeah, I don't know. There could be something up here though. But for right now, I'm gonna get back down the hill and we're gonna go to where I originally intended to go. The mines that I'm after were marked on the old maps. So it's hit or miss, right? You know how those are. Check that out. Oh, it's like a brick stanchion or something. It's got metal pipes coming out of it. It's like a big corner wall. I don't know. Red brick too. So yeah, that was something. Okay, been walking for a minute. I parked further down the hill. I mean, I probably didn't have to, right? The gravel is pretty good here, but still, I could use the exercise. We're almost to the turnoff point though, for the very old road. I don't even know if it's still a road or not. Okay, here's the turnoff. There's a truck coming. I'm gonna get out of their way. I'm pretty sure this is the wildlife management area, so it's, you know, fair game. Pretty sure. Not 100% though. Okay, this is starting to look real interesting. What does this do? I think that's a bear hole. Pretty sure. It's just that, it's the, under that rock basically is what it is. Definitely something living in there. If there's not, then there should be. It doesn't go anywhere. We're getting close to where the mines are supposed to be. It's recently rained, so there's a lot of water. A lot. I think I get down right there. Rocks are slick. They're as slick as you think they are. Yeah, buddy. That was a little tricky. Okay, we're gonna try up first to get the hard part over with. I'm not exactly sure because the road branches off here, right? Goes both ways. But we'll try up. That way, if they're not up, all we gotta do is go down. Oh yeah, this up too. Up might have been the right choice because this little offshoot here, man, that looks super miney down there. I think that's where they're at. I see some black spots, man. I don't know. Might have got lucky. Let's not get too excited. You know how this goes. Some very old tin. There's no holes there. If they're still here, they're gonna be very old. Very old. It's part of one. It's collapsed. Water's draining into it. It's not a good sign. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if that's the actual entrance or if it's just kind of collapsed into that. It doesn't look like it's very big to begin with. It's alright, we're gonna keep looking. That is definitely a mine. Climb up to the top, see if there's a hole. Some more over there. That's a big entrance, man. That looks like Blue Gem almost. Same kind of style, you know, like the same date range. Old, extremely old. They tried to pile it up too. This is all gravel, man, like big rocks. Seriously try to keep this one under wraps. It looks like they might have succeeded. God, they're straight up and down. Basically. Yeah, we're not getting in that, I think. Thing has done a lot of collapsing. Man, that one's sealed. It's sealed right here anyway. Yeah, no way in. Alright. They tried to be thorough. They tried. Hopefully they weren't as thorough as they were trying to be. It's been so long. With any luck, these will be eroded. Being that thorough about cleanup though tells me that this was probably a pretty big operation. It's usually the bigger ones that can afford to do that. Maybe. What do we got? Bingo. That is sketch. That is super sketch. I'm gonna check it out though. I came this far. All right, let's just step inside for a minute. Just see what we got here. We're just stepping inside, that's all. Man, it has gotten down in here. I see some remnants of stuff though. Don't tell me it keeps going. Oh my God, it keeps going. This is support. Big support. Yeah, it's like a steel beam or something. This one has done a lot of collapsing. Look, I don't know if that's a support or a rail. I think it was a support. It's totally come down. Warm, real warm. I don't know, y'all. I can't tell. I can't tell what it does. There's some water. I can see it now. It might keep going. It might. Look at just the amount of collapse here. It's a little rough. I don't think I need to go any further on my own. This one's pretty risky. I can't even tell how far back it goes, man. Like, it's in bad shape. It's extremely old. But man, was it big. It was big. My curiosity is telling me to crawl back in there strongly. But man, when I look at the front of it here, it's rough. Like, this one's in rough shape. For instance, in Blue Gem Mine, right? Like, I crawled all the way back through Blue Gem Mine as far as I could go, both of them. Didn't feel too shaky about it, right? This one, a little shaky. It just, I don't know, it's sitting too far away, so I can always come back. But trust me, I definitely want to go back in there. Alright, looks like there might be another entrance, maybe. It's definitely a hole. low, real low, and full of water. So I'm thinking the entrance that we were just in, jeez. That was a giant hole. Alrighty then. It eroded. I think the water did that. See the gravel in front of it? I guess water coming off that is cut it up a little bit underneath the leaves, because all this used to not be here, right? Like they piled this up to prevent me from getting in it. Look at that old bridge. Used to be an old bridge right there. Looks like it went that way. Looks like that's the last of them for right here. I still got one more I want to check. We're gonna have to hike the road a little bit to get to it. You might want to go this way out. No, because then I'll have to cross the creek again. The bigger creek, I mean. Yeah, better not. Better stick with this. Because all I gotta do is cross this little stream up here. Man, I want to get down in that one. But it's sketchy looking. Could always come back. With a little backup, maybe. Alright, so back on the road now. Believe it or not, I've looked in this. This is where they scooped out coal. It's the world's smallest mine. Like we've seen these before, right? I'll show you again. Doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the backstop is right there, right in front of you. I think it's like private use coal, like, you know, somebody, I guess local people needed coal and just scooped it out, basically. It is so cold out here that it's actually draining the Enduro batteries in the GoPro. I'm using the cold weather batteries, and even they are having a hard time keeping up with it. It's that cold. Looks like that might have been an old dam or something. It's all broken apart, but could have been something. Let's cross that creek. Still on my way to the other mine that I want to check out. We're getting pretty close to where we need to turn off into the woods for it. Yeah, I might have switched to one of the other batteries. They don't last long in the cold, but this one's about dead. This is the part where we got to go off the trail. Mine supposedly is that way. Okay, we're getting real close. I think it's going into that hill over there. Got to climb up a little bit. Might have to climb up a lot of it. Hey, at least it's not all briars. It's actually not too badly overgrown. At least it's that. Look at that. Ruins. Really old ruins. Small basement, bunker. Man. There's an old pipe. Might have ran to it. Had to be part of the mine operation. Just don't know what it could have been. A well house or something. Nothing on the ground left over. I don't see anything. Nothing on the walls that would tell you. There's a water right there. Little hole. Alright, the mine's that way. That's where the pipes run into. There might be more stuff up here. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, I'm not seeing anything yet. Just a hillside there. This all looks very constructed though. Like they purposely created this berm, it looks like that. I don't think this is natural. Let me go a little further up that way. Just had to climb up that. Check it out, somebody lost their face. At least half of it. Coyote maybe? Could be canine. Hope they still got the other half. One thing worse than losing half your face is losing the whole thing. I don't know where this freaking mine is. I mean, there's another flat spot up there. I may have to climb up there. Phone has us right on top of it. Just not seeing a mine. Okay, I climbed all the way up the hill basically. Not much left to go. And now we might have an answer. Doesn't look like it's going to be the answer we want. There's a line of runoff. I think it's coming from that way. The marker says that way. Have you guys ever noticed like my cadence of talking? Like I'll say a few words and stop, and it's like William Shatner style. I've noticed that while editing my videos over the years. I think it's because I'm focused and like trying to process what I'm looking at and then trying to talk at the same time. I don't know, it's really annoying to edit. It's probably annoying to you guys too. Okay, I just did it again. I started looking at that bank beneath that tree. Did it again. Right there too. Okay, that silence was not in the middle of anything. That was just, you know, regular science. You know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, all that water, that runoff water seems to have pooled right here. So I'm gonna go up here just a little bit further. Take a look at the roads. I mean, this is an actual road. Sounds like there's another stream up here. I'm not seeing any kind of mine here. I'm not climbing the rest of that mountain right now. I'm just not doing it. It's getting late. All right, I'm gonna go look at the water runoff, where that's coming from. And then I'm gonna call it. If I don't see anything up there, that'll be it. I'll start heading back down the mountain. They might have covered them up here. Like, it might have been a newer operation. Or they just might have done a better job of cleaning up after themselves. I don't know. Note to modern miners, just leave it, man. Just go home. When you're done with it, just go home. I got it, all right? I'll take care of it. And you can leave some artifacts in the mine too. Couldn't hurt. I'll take care of it. Okay, I think I might have just figured this out. Look at this on the ground here. It's a lot of piled up coal. And the way that mountain is excavated, we've seen this before. This is refuse, stuff they didn't use. So I think what's happened here, if they didn't cut into the, like, you know, a drift mine into the mountain, what they did is they cut the coal off the side. This is just the stuff they didn't use or didn't need. And that's definitely been excavated. So that might have been the kind of mine this was. It had the drift symbol on it, but it doesn't necessarily, I mean, I've seen before where they did excavation mining and on the map it's a drift symbol. It's not a drift mine, it's excavation. They just pulled the side off, got the coal, what they wanted, held up the stuff they didn't use there. Anyway, wow, that's pretty. A little bit of a view, look at that. That's pretty awesome. It's really pretty. Too bad I can't see the hills in the way there. Oh well, can't have everything. Yeah, definitely time to get off the mountain before the chupacabra gets me. So I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up or not, but that moon looks freaking cool. Okay, I gotta talk fast because the battery's dying big time. It's gonna go out in a minute. Hey, like, share, subscribe, comment, you know what to do. There's the car, I made it, woohoo!